we continue by solving the MCQ number 3, in which we are given the set A. So we have, it says that we have the set A equal to the set of x equal to 3 plus 3 over n, n belonging to n, n belonging to n except 0. Let me make it big. Okay, by the way, it is okay. N belonging to n except 0. So this set with intersection the set of x belonging to R such that x is greater than 2. Okay, then you have some questions about the supreme of A is plus infinity, the supreme that A admits maximum, admits minimum, coincides with this set, and is not bounded. So basically, when you have this kind of set, guys, so when you face this kind of set at the exam, first try to understand what is the meaning of the set. First, if one focus, like for example, on this second part, what is this second part? It typically means what? So when you say x should belong to R such that x greater than 2, you first of all assume that we are taking all real numbers, right? And the condition x greater than 2 means this leads to the interval from 2 to plus infinity. Pay attention that the stuff will have been different if we were dealing with x belonging to some q here. We saw it in solving the first week, saying that if we have x belonging to q, not x belonging to r, it will not be all the interval, right? Okay, now, so we have this, and we have intersection to something. So that something is this part. Look that x equal to 3 plus 3 over n, n belonging to n except z, means that what are the possible values here? So x can be, for n equal to 1, because n, the small n, can take any n value, any natural number can take value. Like, look, the condition n belonging to n except 0, what does it mean? That this n can be any natural number except 0. So we will have 3 plus 3 over 1, that gives you 6. Then you have x equal to 3 plus 3 over 2. Okay, that gives you 4.5. Then you have x equal to 3 plus 3 over 3. That gives you 3. And so on and so forth, right? Then you have x equal to 3 plus 3 over 4. That gives you some number. And you continue working like this. What you can observe is that all this number, they stay between the maximum, they start at 6, right? Then you have 4.6, then you have 3, no, you have 4, I mean, this is 4. Then you dash. This number are tending to what? Sure that they are tending to 0? They are tending to 3. Right? So, but we are tending to 3, but we will never, you see, in fact, I put 3 out of the set. This is, we are tending, we can go close to 3 as much as we want, but we will never reach exactly 3. Excuse me, no, this is equal, excuse me. Doubts? So from one side, so how do we summarize the stuff? We summarize the stuff in this way. From one side we have some numbers. We have 6, 4.5, 4 dash 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 dash. We close the set and we have 3 out because it's just and we intersect it with the interval from 2 to plus infinity, right? Note that all these numbers are included here inside. So it's like you take the interval from 2 to plus infinity, that will be this, and you pick up some number inside like 6, 4, yes or not, and so on, but you will stop at 3 in the, yes or not, and this starting at 6. What do you observe? You observe that the intersection, if I intersect this and this, the intersection will give me only this. So 6, 4.5, 4, dash, 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 and 3. Okay? So when I intersect two numbers, the intersection give me the one that belongs to the 2. So in fact, now this is, so the intersection give me this set. Let's go back to the equation and we understood that the intersection just leads to this, to only this stuff. So let's go back to understand. The second said that the sup of A is plus infinity. Is that true? Because at the end, I repeat that we saw that A is just this stuff. The supremum of A is how much? Yes. So the supremum of A is 6, as my student said. So A is false. B, A admits maximum. Yes or not? Yes. Yes. 6 belong to the set and it is the biggest, right? No. Okay. So 6 belongs to the set and that it's the biggest, so it's the maximum. So the answer is 3B, right? Exactly what I mean. So admits minimum, false, because 3 do not belong, right? We can go close to the 3 is just the infimum. Coincide with the set. No, it's not this set. We said that it is the other part, not this part, right? It's bounded. It's not bounded. What does it mean that the set is bounded? When you have if you are infimum and you are so we say that A is bounded if if the infimum of A is not minus infinity and the supremum of A is not plus. Is that clear? For example, an unbounded set, an unbounded interval could be from -2 to plus infinity. You see here that the supremum is just plus infinity. The only majorand is plus infinity. Yes or not? But this set will say to be unbounded from above. It is unbounded from above. But if the infimum and the supremum are both finite number, then the set is bounded. Is that clear? Okay, so this end up the MCQ number 3. And we continue with number 4. Okay, the answer was B, right? So 3B admits the maximum. Nice. MCQ number 4. You had given a set very similar to the one that we had before, so we still have A equal to X equal to 3 minus 1 or minus 3 over N, and N belonging to N except 0, N belonging to capital N except 0. Okay, and intersection with the condition X belonging to R, such that we have 0 strictly smaller than X strictly smaller than 4. Okay, so what is the then we say A is bounded, admits maximum, is not 0 is not the minimum of A, the supremum of A is 4, and the supremum of A is not 3. let's try to understand first how the structure of A. This part here, it's aside, let's say that it is easy, right? In the sense that x belonging to R and x in this interval, this is just the interval from 0 to 4, right? Open. And for this we have done. Now we need to analyze this part as done before. Analyzing it says that I try to understand what are the possible elements in this sets. The sets say that you take the element of the form 3 minus 3 over n with n belonging to any natural number except 0. So in this case, we will start by taking, as one can see, when n is 1, we get 3 minus 3, which is 0, right? Then one gets x equal to 3 minus 3 over 2, okay, that is 1.5, and so on and so forth. Then you will have x equal to 3 minus 3 over 3. Yes or not? No, it was 3 minus 3 over 3 will give you 2, right? And then you will have 3 minus 3 over 4, and it will give you 2.25, and so on. So what are the elements we are constructing? We started from 0. Let me use not the bracket, but no, the elements. So the first elements we got is 0, then we got 0.5, then we got 2, then we got 2.25, and we are tending to what? Okay, but yes or not? It is just, we are just tending, we will never reach this 3. So this tell you that this tell me that all these elements stay in the interval from 0 to, they stay in, they are not in the interval. Yes or not? That we are intersecting with some element. Pay attention that in this case 0 is inside. Yes or not? But in the second intersection, 0 is out. So we will get all this same number here without z. When I intersect, it will give me all the same number I used to have here, like it was 0, what was the list? 1.5, right? 1.5, 2, comma, tending to 3, right? But after I perform the intersection, I no more have z because 0 is out. Doubts? So this is the result of the intersection. Some elements tending to 3. Okay, we excluded the. Now going back to the stuff, they says that A is bounded. Yes or not? Yeah, B. Why not? It's clear that when I look at the set A, I know that the set A will start from 1.5 and go on with some elements until 3. In the my student is saying that 3 is the max, is the supremum, and 1.5 is the minimum. No, is the infimum. Yes, okay, but 1.5 is also the minimum because it belongs. So going back, so A is correct, right? The set is bounded. The set admits maximum. No way, because okay. It is not the minimum. 0 is not the minimum of A. Okay. No, but the 0 is not the minimum. Okay, but this is also correct. It means that here we have to stop because 0 is not the minimum of a. Yes, it's also correct. 0, it isn't the minimum. Okay, the sub of a is 4, false, right? The sub of a is not 3, false. But this C as possible answer is also true. So here we have two potential answers, A and C. For some strange reasons, this situation may happen on these MCQs. So by the way, if you don't understand why I am claiming that A and C are correct, you can just write me a comment, then we talk about it again. Okay, so there is no reason, probably it's just a mistake. Okay, so thanks for your attention. We continue in the next video.